Okay, here we are. Here we go. Hopefully I'm not too loud. That's why I put this microphone a little bit farther back because I know how this microphone has been catching my voice a lot more than usual. Welcome everybody to this special video that I'm doing, and I say that literally a special video that I'm doing because it's special to me, and when I come across something, it doesn't matter how old or new it is, gaming related stuff like that, I want to show it off, and if it's still for sale, I would like to review it. And this is something that I came across just by willy-nilly. I didn't even know this was a thing. I probably heard about it, but I just never, ever even looked into it. For my Nintendo Switch, you know, Joy-Cons, all that stuff, these fun little things here, these little things, they can be great when they're great, and then they can be very problematic down the road, meaning the Joy-Con drift of doom. And I had these replaced, fixed and replaced over at the getting them fixed and replaced from the Nintendo whatever third-party place that Nintendo goes through to get them fixed, so they fix your Joy-Con drifting with the controller nubs and stuff. And after 3 times, I'm like, oh, there's got to be a better way. I'm not gonna keep sending these in and they keep breaking and drifting and everything. Now they still hold power. They still do what they're supposed to do if I don't drop it on the ground like I'm doing now. But these things, even though they can be like almost $70 or more to purchase one of these things online, to purchase these Joy-Cons online, they're not the most, let's just say, well-made controllers Nintendo has ever made. The Wii controller is amazing. That's sturdy as hell. The GameCube, the NES, the Super NES. We can go on and on and on with other controllers. Even maybe the Wii U pad. I don't know. Has anybody had the Wii U pad ever break? Even though that was a crappy console, I bet you that thing worked good. At least. Or it kind of worked good. I hated it. I tried using it at my friend's house. It was always a bulky, heavy... we won't get into that. But Joy-Cons, I think this is one of those big missteps that Nintendo did. Trying to create a low-profile, easy to attach and detach controller. But they could have did a little bit better. And a lot of people are like, well, they could have made these sticks hollow effect sticks. And I don't know if that was a thing at the time when they created these, but it's a thing now. And everybody says, hey, you got to get hollow effect sticks on all your controllers, on your Switch controllers, your Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers. It doesn't matter. If it ain't hollow effect, then it's not worth it. So, those Joy-Cons. So what I first did, I bought some cheapo replacement like Joy-Cons because I'm like, I'm not spending $70 on a new pair of Joy-Cons. And I tried these knockoff ones. These are a little hard, a little, they do what they're supposed to do, but these are definitely not hollow effect sticks on these controllers. And even though they work, you got to push the controls and the buttons very hard to get these to actually do their inputs right. And these are just something made in China, of course, like everything. What am I saying? But these are some generic brand Joy-Cons that I tried out in the beginning. Then I said to myself, oh, Mr. Mike, why don't you just play this on your TV or your monitor? Well, you could play your Switch in tablet mode once in a while, but maybe just play and use your, which is a little dusty right now, hence on how long I've been playing this. Maybe use your Nintendo Pro controller. This works. I never got stick drift with these controls yet, surprisingly enough. And I don't know if these have hollow effects. These are hollow effect sticks or not. I don't know if anybody can tell. I bet you I can look it up online, but I haven't had any problems with these sticks yet. They're still pretty good, sturdy. It's a great controller. It's a great pro controller. It's expensive as shit, but, it gets the job done. But I still wanted to game portably sometimes. And, I have Asus ROG Ally. I love that thing to death. It's over there somewhere. I should actually get it. Hold on. I should get it as a reference. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but I got this nice Asus ROG Ally. I always talk about it. This does not have. I don't think this has hollow effect sticks on it, but they're damn good sticks. They feel really good. They don't have any drifting to them. It feels like I'm playing a portable. This is, like I always say, my portable Xbox. It's a Windows PC in your hand. You can play Game Pass games. What should I say? Valve games, Steam games, anything that your PC can run. Pretty much this thing can run. And, I love to play games portably a lot. And, this has been doing pretty well, and I haven't had any problems with any of the sticks on this one. And so I'm like thinking, well, why don't they make something like that for the Switch? And come to find out they do, or they did for a while. They did since, when did this come out here? I'm trying to look on, when did this come out? 2022? I'm trying to look at this thing here. It's hard to... go down here. Yeah, this available September 20th. Oh, 2023. Okay, so it wasn't too far. It wasn't too that long ago. First date available. Well, at least for this edition. Maybe the original edition was came out earlier, but this is edition that I got. So I found out about the CRKD Nitro deck from one of the gaming websites were talking about the new one because there's supposed to be this new Nitro Deck Plus coming out pretty soon. And I can actually go to the site here. There's a Nitro Deck Plus coming out. And I was kind of interested in it. There's a few caveats that I just did not care about this Nitro Deck Plus. But I'm like, oh, this is something that I would like to have and own and play games on my Switch with. And I'm like, okay, Mr. Mike. And of course, they're trying to give me discounts here while I'm doing this video. So I'm trying to say, well, okay, this is the Nitro Deck Plus. So there must have been an original one. So, of course, I went on to Amazon. I typed in Nitro Deck Plus or Nitro Deck. And it came up with this one first. And I looked at the other ones, and they were a bit more expensive. This was actually cheaper at the time. Now it's back up to $79.99. Still, it says it's 11% off, but it was $59. It was like $60 when I purchased this. It was actually, I think, a little less because I also added that $10 coupon, so it made it a bit cheaper as well. You still got the $10 coupon down here on Amazon for this Nitro Deck limited edition with carrying case and stuff. So it is a good deal, even though the price has gone up again a little bit. But when I got it, it was like $60, so I got it for like $50 or something, free shipping, all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, Mr. Mike, why don't I try this original Nitro Deck? And I looked at the reviews right here. They got 160 on this one, but for the originals, I looked up. People had some issues with a little bit of stuff here and there, but overall, everybody says these Nitro decks were strong, solid build, and they were able to play their Switch games without any Joy-Con drift. And of course, like I said, these have the hollow effect sticks to them, so you don't have to worry about, like I said, the Joy-Con drift. It's as simple as I can say. And it looks like it makes it solid, that you have a nice solid connection to it, front and back, so you don't have to worry about your Switch. Like the Joy-Cons. You have the Joy-Cons slipped into the sides of the Switch. You got that little jiggly part. They feel a little jiggly, even though they're in there and they're connected. They do have that little, could they ever fall out at any time feel to them. They feel a little weak. They feel a little, it's not as solid as you would think. And, when I first got the Switch, I'm like, I got to be careful with this thing because it's pretty delicate. It's a pretty delicate machine. So I'm like, okay, this might actually work. If it works well and it plays games well, maybe this Nitro deck has something for me. Now, no, like I said, this is the original Nitro decks. This is the one I got because, like I said, it was on sale for a cheaper price. I don't know if the other ones are on sale for a cheaper price. They do got other ones. No, I'm looking at them. They're all $79.99. Ooh, they even had a see-through green one. I didn't even know that, but that's okay. Ooh, they even have see-through purple, see-through orange. I decided, see-through red. Instead of me looking at all of the Nitro decks, I decided to get with the retro looking one, the nostalgia retro purple one, just like you would with your GameCube and stuff like that. It's got those nice retro colors back when you remember your original Nintendo GameCubes and playing games and stuff in your hand. That's what I kind of wanted. I'm like, why don't I go with this nice little retro stuff? It's the Nostalgia Collection. And this one came with a carrying case. I don't know if the other ones come with carrying cases. They might. Let me see. Let me just check here before I say anything. Nitro Crystal Collection, Zero Stick Drift for that, Atomic Red, with carrying case. So I guess they do all come with carrying cases. And like I said, these are the original ones. These are not the new Nitro Deck Plus one. But I said, well, the new one is supposed to be going for, what did they say the price was for this sucker that you can pre-order it for? $69.99, and they have a clear white and a clear black edition for these Nitro Deck Pluses. So basically, a little cheaper sounding, but I think you got to pay for shipping because you got to purchase it from their site. But otherwise, these are a little bit more expensive. But like I said, with the $10 coupon and stuff, they get to be the same price. And like I said, if there's ever a bigger sale, like there was at the time when I purchased this 2 days ago, give or take, February 23rd, 2024, on that date, it was a lot cheaper. It was like $69.99 or something. So I got it for like $59.99. So that was an excellent deal. And I'm sure they're going to have more deals on these because I'm sure they want to get rid of the original stock on these things because they got the newer ones coming out shortly. But I wanted the original ones. I'm like, okay, there's some differences between the original and the new one. Sure, the new one looks sleek. It looks nice. They even say it's sleeker, nicer. They updated a lot of the stuff around it with the pop out for the screen and stuff. Because that was one of the things people had issues with, popping back out the Nintendo Switch itself out of the unit. Because I guess, and I'll show you how to do it, because they didn't like pulling out. I guess this pops it out a little farther so you can actually get it out and stuff. But I had no problem with that for me. But what I would have a problem with, and I'll show you in other photos here, as you can see here, this is an actual side control button. This is a control stick, or button, whatever you want to call it. Trigger button. I didn't like that. That is too close to the analog stick. When you're playing a game and you're using analog sticks and stuff, you might accidentally hit that trigger and stuff. And I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all on the side here. I think they added too many. It's just like the back panel remappable buttons on the back panel. I didn't really think they needed to add those for the Switch, because for the Nintendo Switch, you can only play and use so many things with them. And I know they say you can remap them and all that stuff, but still, you can only do so much with the control pads and panels and stuff like that. Otherwise, still solid. Still a solid device. This new one looks really nice. Like they said, sleek, adjustable. Apparently, low latency. Also, they were talking about how what was I gonna say? Oh, hollow. I said hollow. It's Hall Effects thumbsticks. I gotta remember to say that better. With the new one, sure, it looks great. Sure, it looks more sleek. Sure, it does all the other stuff. But I'm like, it was the triggers. Like I said, the side triggers that threw me off. The back has those triggers on as well, even though this one does as well. I just didn't think that it's necessary to have the extra triggers on the sides, and I'm like, I'm going to hit those things. And I'm sure I would be able to turn them off, well, except for the fact that I would have to use NFC to work with the thing. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Anywho, I didn't think the newer one would be a good fit for what I wanted to do. What I just wanted to play the Switch with this thing. Maybe you might be different. You might be like, ooh, I like this newer one. This newer one has everything. Maybe you wouldn't mind the extra triggers on the front of the thing itself. What should I say? The controller itself. It's a big controller. The sliding controller itself. And maybe you might want a better connection on the bottom of the Switch so you can pop it out better and all that. Maybe you would like all that stuff. For me, I'm like, okay. And like I said at the time, I'm like, it's cheaper for this one. At the time, it was cheaper. With the carrying case, all that stuff. I wonder if the new ones come with the carrying case. I didn't read on, but it was a nice fit. I liked it a lot. And the case that it comes with for $59 and all that, this is a hardened case. This is a nice zip hardened case where you can easily, zip things up. Even it comes with a USB to USB-C cable in here. Comes with some more little thumbsticks, 2 more thumbsticks that you can interchange and swap out. Even comes with a little game card holder. I know you can't really see with this light, but a game card holder. There you go. That flaps up, and it's really nice. And you can put your Switch in here with your Nitro deck, and it'll keep it safe and secure from falls or whatever. It's nice handle and stuff. They did a really good job getting this case for the Switch made. Even though I have a Nintendo Switch case, original one, that I got, I don't think this is an official, but not an official one. This is like a third-party one. This was originally what came out for the Switch when I first launched, so I bought it. There was a whole bunch of other ones, but I bought this one. And this one, even though it has a ton of cartridge holders and stuff to it, it's not that sturdy. It's not that hard. It's floppy. This thing, solid as a rock, but very nice and padded inside for the Switch and the Nitro deck itself. So they did a really good job just on this alone. It's worth some of the $50+ I paid for it. Still worth the money. But we're not here to talk about the case. That's just the bonus that you get with this thing. So, as I got here, I got the Nitro deck. It's really nice. Looks really nice. It is kind of thick looking, but yet, it has a lot of features to it, and it's better for your grips. Now, I got smaller hands. And using this and all that and holding it, it feels really nice. And I was playing this for a long time last night, and I was trying to see, well, is this going to get me to, it's too heavy after a while, or I'm going to get some wrist pain or something like that. And no, I have not had any wrist pain or or anything like that, and it feels really nice in my hands. Like I said, I got tiny hands. This feels really nice. Still has those little back paddles, but they're really not in my way with any games yet, and they seem to work well when I'm gaming and I haven't. But if I had one of those side trigger panels, like over here or something, I would be accidentally hitting those, and I just did not like that in the new one. And plus, like I said, I wanted the retro look. So, as you can see, my switch is connected inside here. It's really nice and solid. It really works well. This thing is light, except with the switch in it, it's a little heavier. It still does have your like USB-C ports on there. It has dual USB-C ports in there. And of course, what everybody always likes to comment, a very hard kickstand, which, look at this. It does move a little bit, but it takes a lot for it to go back down. So it's a very nice hard kickstand. So if you wanted to have a kickstand for your Switch here, there you go. It works flawlessly. Like I said, dual USB-Cs, one for an input, one for an output. So if you want to input the power into the one, output to the TV to the other, you can do that. I have not tested it out yet with I have a USB-C to HDMI converter. I have not tested that out yet. I might want to, but I'm thinking I might have to still go through the Switch dock, which is technically what they were talking about in the documentation, that you're basically the input is for the power, the output is to go to your Switch. So if you want to play on your TV and stuff, you can output this and plug it into the dock, and it goes through the dock into the TV and stuff like that. That's what they were basically talking about. I think the new one, you could go right to HDMI. So that might be something. See, yes. Play while docked. Each Nitro deck comes with an HDMI adapter, allowing you to play in docked mode while connected to a TV. I'm pretty sure this would do the same thing, because don't forget, you just got USB-C going out. It is also a Nintendo device, so I don't know. Like I said, I have not tested or tried that out. That is something I will have to still do and to find out if it works at all. But I will try that out. It was something I neglected to do before doing this video, but I just didn't have the time yet to do it, and I wanted to get out a nice little video for people to see. But like I said, it feels nice. Everything's clicky. Everything, you can hear it clicking. I like it. Feels just like a game controller. It does have rumble in the device, in the Nitro deck. A lot of people were complaining about how there was too much rumble in this one. I guess the newer version of this, it's adjustable and it's a lot better. Now note, for the app, to get the app to work with this, you need NFC on your phone to work with this device, to program it to do stuff like, make the rumble on or off, make it less intense, which I could do on this one as well. But all the stuff that I'm supposed to be able to do with my phone app, I need NFC. But the problem is my phone doesn't have NFC on it. Even though it's a newer phone, it's just something that phone doesn't have. And that's kind of a drawback in my mind. I know it's a thing that, was developed, what was put into the Switch here, NFC, for, like your Pokemon cards or amiibos and stuff like that. But I'm surprised the people at CRKD, that's what they are, the CRKD, designed the Nitro deck to use NFC instead of just using like a Bluetooth or I would say Wi-Fi, but I think Bluetooth would have been suffice with that, where you could have just used your app with Bluetooth to this. That was kind of a misstep to me. I don't know if the newer Nitro deck does the same thing, but they should have added Bluetooth to it. I think they should have added Bluetooth. I know there's probably some reasons why they didn't use Bluetooth, because the Switch has Bluetooth in it and stuff. I don't know if it would affect the quality and whatnot from the Switch to this to whatever, if you wanted to use extra Joy-Cons or something. I don't know. I don't know if there was any signal issues or whatnot, but if they would have added Bluetooth to this, I would have been able to use that app for changing settings on my Nitro deck. So I kind of feel that was a little of a misstep on that. I think they could have used the Bluetooth. I don't know if there was some, like I said, I don't know any of the in dealings on why they chose to just use NFC on it, but I would have definitely used Bluetooth for that kind of stuff. So anyways, like I said, it does rumble. It does. You can hear it a little bit. You can definitely feel it. It just goes. I have no problem with it. I guess some people do. I do not. I barely even notice the rumble, and then I'm like playing a game. I'm like, oh wait, it does rumble, and I just zone out. I just zone out to that stuff. But sticks feel really good. I changed one out because it had a weird feel to it on my left side, and I wanted a more indented, grippier kind of stick to it. So all you have to do is twist like so and pop out. Very, very easy to switch and pop out and put in brand new sticks onto this thing. Like they say, you can always buy more sticks and change them out and make them the way you want it. I really like that. That's a great thing to have. And they're very grippy, very nice. They move really nice. They're very smooth move. And I'm trying to get a nice picture here. Nice, very smooth move. The buttons, really nice. Seem pretty responsive. Just make sure your Switch is really docked into there. They seem pretty responsive. I was playing some Mario Kart just a little bit ago. The D-pad here, not bad. It's not a bad D-pad. It feels like your basic GameCube D-pad, whatnot. Nothing super special. I know some people are very, pretty, what should I say, picky about their D-pads. Me, not so much. Trust me, I like the 360 D-pad on the 360 controllers. And then when they made them where they can turn and stuff, oh, that was always amazing too. People didn't like that. I did. This also, the Nitro deck has your easy share button, which is a nice little record button right here for taking pictures or holding it down for recording videos. That's always nice. Still has your plus and minuses for your menus and whatnot. And this is basically the power thing to this, even though when you turn on the Switch, it just powers it up anyways. And I'm guessing they made this so that it would, because I could just hit A and it powers up and it goes into the Switch. This does nothing. It goes to the menu where I can put it, and I could go to the game and stuff. It does that. I'm guessing this is like the home button for it. I thought if I could hold it down, it would put it to sleep, but it doesn't. It just goes to the menu. So if I want to put it to sleep, I can do that. I thought it would do that though, but it doesn't. But it works good. Everything seems very nice. Like I said, very fluid. And I know you can see this in the video. Nice and fluid. Just like you would if the Switch was like one of those Switch minis, or what should I say? What are they called? The Switch. Oh shoot, what are those called? The Switch lights. The Switch Lite. There we go. It's like a Switch Lite, but it's bigger screen, a little bit bulkier. But like I said, the heft to it, for me, not so bad. Maybe for a little kid, I don't know, but this is a lot sturdier. So a little kid would have a harder time maybe breaking the Switch, maybe if they dropped it like that, but it seems pretty sturdy. It seems pretty nice and hard and sturdy. Perfect for anybody with kids and stuff. And of course, it's just a normal top and stuff like that. On top of it, like I said, some people also had a problem with ejecting the Switch out of it. Here's the little eject button. All you have to do, which I'm going to try to do here on camera and show as best I can, all you have to do is push this little thing in, just in, and then you just pull the switch screen out. Now, no, yes, I do have a little bit of trouble doing it. You gotta hit it just right. This is one of those things that they said they were fixing in there. Maybe I gotta do it this way. Yeah, see, I am having a little problem with that. And I guess, you gotta, when you do it, you gotta hold the screen in. I guess that's probably another aspect. Oh, there we go. See, I wasn't pulling it from the side. See, I had to pull it from the side with this one. And that's probably maybe one of those features that in the new Nitro deck you might want more than this one, because maybe you don't want to touch the screen or anything like that. And when it pops out of the other Nitro deck, it does come out a bit more, and then you could just take it and pop it in. But right now, I'm going to pop it out, and I'm just going to pull on the side of it like so, of the switch. And it seems to slide out just nice. Oh, until I pop it back in. So it does its job for me. I don't know. I'm not as picky. Let's just say that. For my review here, I'm not being super picky. I just wanted something that was something I can put in here, and it can be used for long periods of time, and I don't get any of the stick drifts and stuff. Something that ain't too, bulky or heavy. And like I said, this fits in the palm of my hand, and it works just as good as I could want it to for a Switch controller replacement, because frankly, I could not find a darn good Switch replacement originally, or Switch controller replacement that I would want for my handheld needs. Now, I got one. Now, if I want to play in the living room on my couch and play some games like The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I haven't even started yet. I was playing some Mario Kart 8. I was playing some Mario Maker 2 on this thing, which, of course, I bought one of those special styluses, and it works just as good with the Nitro deck and stuff, no problemo. But all in all, just using this for, a few hours yesterday, a little bit today and stuff, trying out some stuff. I feel this is a pretty solid thing. And like I said, if you feel like you don't want this older edition of the Nitro deck or anything like that, they do have the newer ones, which are, like I said, a little bit cheaper, but I think with shipping and stuff and maybe sales tax, it might be a bit more expensive. The Nitro deck and this Nitro deck Plus both work with Nintendo Switch. Like, I got the original Nintendo Switch, and they work with the OLED models. So if you're wondering about that, they do work with that stuff. Like I said, the only thing I don't know if I could play this while I'm docked. I'm pretty sure I could, because it has a power in, and it has a USB-C out. So I wouldn't think that I couldn't. I'll just have to try it out. I'll just have to one day test it out, see if it works, and I'll have to update something. I'll update on my text underneath the review, and I'll talk about it on my podcast and stuff and in some other videos. But all in all, this Nitro deck, the original Nitro deck, is pretty darn good. And like I said, Amazon has a whole bunch of them. Like I said, I got this classic one, the nostalgia one as they call it. They got it in green, white, purple, red, stuff like that, orange. Those are pretty sleek, see-through colors. But overall, and all in all, they did a good job with it. I have no problems really with this thing. I'll let you guys know if I come with any problems down the road. Like I said, the only minor little issues on this is probably popping out the Switch itself, which is no big deal for me, because I could just do this. And like I said, they said they made it better with the Nitro Deck Plus. I don't have one, so I couldn't tell you. Also with the rumble and stuff like that, I don't have no problems with it. I guess some people thought there was too much rumble. And like I said, I don't like the NFC. The need to use the NFC app to be able to control the settings of this. It should have been Bluetooth. especially if this is connected to your Switch. Why couldn't it utilize the Switch's Bluetooth functionality and where you could have used it for the app and stuff? I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't understand, especially if not everybody has NFC on their phones and stuff. And it doesn't say it really anywhere that you have to have NFC, at least not that I've seen, that you have to have NFC to get into the app. Let's see here. Well, it kind of says it here. Tap your product into your CRKD collection within the mobile app. I didn't understand what they meant by that, but I guess that's what it was, the tap feature. Like I said, I guess going to buy a new phone with NFC in it or something. I don't know. But overall, a solid product. I'm sure these will go on sale again before the Nitro Deck Plus comes out, because I'm sure they're going to just want to switch mostly to the Nitro Deck Plus. Maybe they'll still have these. I don't know. These, like I said, these came out last year. I didn't know about them until recently. And they're definitely going to go on sale again. Like I said, $79.99. It's not a bad price right now. They were originally $89.99. But $79.99. Amazon has a $10 coupon that you can click on off of that. Maybe they'll go on sale. Maybe they'll go back down to $69 or something, or cheaper down the road. Hey, it's up to you. If you want something that you don't have to have stick drift anymore, and you don't feel like going and buying new Switch controllers all the time, and you mostly play this thing portably, maybe this Nitro Deck might be for you. I don't know. But like I said, for me, so far, this Nitro Deck original, it's not bad. I like it. I like it so far. Like I said, the handful of hours I've been using it, my hands haven't, or wrists haven't been getting tired. The Switch fits nice and perfectly into this device. The controls are very responsive and stuff. And with the minor quirks and stuff, I will live with that. I can live with some minor quirks and stuff. And like I said, with the new ones, I don't like the function where they add the extra sticks onto the sides. I think that would get in my way. But you might be different. You might want to use your NFC to reprogram those to make them do some extra things. I know the back sticks, the back triggers here, paddle triggers here, they are usable. They're good at tabbing over to stuff. So I've been kind of using them a little bit where I was tabbing over. It works in the games. It doesn't work on the main menu here, but it works in the games to tab stuff over. So they've been working pretty good. So if you needed to, but they're still a way out of the way enough for me. So when I'm playing a game, they don't get in my way or anything like that. So that's really good. I don't accidentally click into them unless if I have to. And like I said, the triggers are nice. They're nice and smooth. And then the regular triggers here up here. These are triggers. Really nice. Nice and clicky to me. At least to me. I don't have anything else more to say. If anybody's got any comments or questions or whatnot, or if you're still not convinced, or like I said, comments or questions on the Nitro Deck. Now note, this is the original one. I do not know anything about the Nitro Deck Plus yet. And like I said, I will find out if this thing does work on TV sets as well. If I plug in the power into one and plug in the HDMI or USB-C to HDMI cable, which I do have a separate one too. So I will try that out at a later time, and I'll give you guys an update. Probably on my podcast at the Games Attack podcast, and I'll do it on the website, and maybe in this video review, I'll update the notes of this video review, and I'll add, it works or it doesn't work with the HDMI out thing. But all in all, it's a great device. Like I said, you can contact me, let me know, ask questions. It's always good. Maybe there's something I missed in this video. Just email me at oldfreakygamer@gmail.com. That's oldfreakygamer, right here, oldfreakygamer@gmail.com. You can also comment in, actually, I might just have this video with comments. I don't usually do extra comments in most of my videos, But maybe this video I'll put some comments up. Maybe my review videos and my podcast, because I usually just do podcast review comments and stuff. But maybe this I'll also do some of that. So that sounds like an idea. So if you got any comments, go to youtube.com/OldFreakyGamer on this video. Leave a comment. Leave a question. Whatnot. I'd like to hear. Maybe you own one of these things, or maybe you own something different. Maybe there's something even better out there. I don't know. Like I said, literally, I just heard and found out about these Nitro Deck cases with the Nitro Deck Plus when they were talking about it in the gaming news. And I said to myself, Mr. Mike, that's something right up your alley. Because shit, if the Switch is going to be, if they're going to just keep the Switch out for another year and not go to the Switch 2.0 or whatever it's going to be until 2025, if that's what the rumor suggests, then shit, I got plenty of games for the Switch. Why not have a good thing to play it with? A good controller to play games with. If I'm not playing it directly on the TV and I just want to do a handheld, I think this is the best way I can do it. To believe it or not, I think this is the best way for me, personally. Because like I said, these floppy drifting Joy-Cons are not cutting it. And a lot of those third-party Joy-Cons, forget about it. Like I said, I have a bunch. I showed you some earlier. Not so good. Plus, like I said, if you buy these Nitro Decks, like I said, I don't know about the Nitro Deck Plus. Maybe they do that too with the Nitro Deck Plus, but shit. A beautiful, beautiful carrying case where I could just pop in my Nitro Deck. Fits nice and perfectly into there. Oh, and you can take it, zip it up. Oh, nice and secure and safe to take wherever you want to go. If you want to go to your friend's house, wherever. I like that. The hard case, that's also sold me on this thing. Not just the Nitro Deck itself, but the case. The case is something that's just, I don't know. I like good cases for stuff. For me as a computer guy and stuff, you need a good case for your gadgets and gizmos. So, and anything I get, any portable device, I always get a case for it. I'm a case guy, but great case for, like I said, for the bunch of hours that I've been using this, Nitro Deck. That is my review, folks. I give it some big thumbs up for this thing. Like I said, it has a few little quirks and stuff. And like I said, if you want to get that Nitro Deck Plus, which I'll go back to their page, if you go to the CRKD page, or at their website, crkd.gg. They don't go to .com. It's crkd.gg. That's their website. You can pre-order the Nitro Deck Plus, and you can check it out for yourself. Maybe you might want the Nitro Deck Plus. I don't know. Or maybe you just want the regular Nitro Deck like I got. They even got this Neo S. I don't even know nothing about it. Like I said, I don't know nothing about this company, but like I said, I was watching their videos. I was watching their product stuff when I heard about this Nitro Deck Plus. And when I looked it up, I'm like, oh, they even got original Nitro Deck. And there's a lot of great reviews on Amazon about these. So check it out. Thank you very much. And I hope the video wasn't too long. I tried to keep it short, but it still seems like it's 45 minutes. So everybody, thank you again. This is Mr. Mike signing out saying game on, game hard, world conquest. And I am going to consider this video game over. Nitro Deck review. Me peacing out now. Goodbye.